Hello, everyone. This is High Priestess Tana. Thank you for tuning into Tana Temple Healing Works, and I hope you all are having a beautiful weekend. It is Sunday, and I hope that everyone is going to get some good sleep or relax. Or if you have to work, I hope that you have a pleasant day at work, and I hope that your day is going to go by fast so you can come home and get some more sleep and eat some dinner or whatever, or be able to spend the rest of your evening with your friends or family or both. So, and your children, like hopefully y'all could be able to go out and get some fresh air and stuff. There are certain events that are happening, especially like in Detroit. Usually there's something to do, especially this time of the year, like spring and then like summer, stuff like that. So, um, yeah, so anyway, I would like to do a reading for you all today, and I feel like I am talking to um, maybe someone who is in the process of a breakup or who just broke up with someone, they're in separation, possibly no contact. I'm getting that strongly. And you may want to know, where do things stand between you and this person? Like, are they going to come back? Is this something temporary? Do you you're just curious to know what's going on in general with that person? Or this could be this person being curious about you, and I can pick up that energy as well. Usually it works both ways, the energy from both the collective and the other individual who you may be involved with. So let's tap into this reading really quickly. Again, I hope everyone is having a great day. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's see. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. What is going on around the collective when it comes to someone who they could be currently in separation with? Oh, that jumped out. So we have mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Yes, this is the other person. Like I said, both sides usually speak through the cards. Um, Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Okay. So I feel like this is you actually asking for this, because at first, like, you didn't have this with that specific person who you were linked to, or with this specific person you were linked to. And this person is definitely regretting that they did you wrong, and they wish they could take back the things that they've done, such as cheating, lies, deception. Like, they pretty much held back a lot from you. They could have been dishonest and deceptive by not telling you that they were possibly pursuing other connections or having sex with other people. And now they may want to give you this reciprocity, equal give and take. Is given like Six of Pentacles energy, like yeah, that's pretty much like an even exchange. Like, you both are giving to each other equally and not breadcrumbing. But in some cases, I feel like in this case there was breadcrumbing, right? And in a lot of cases there's breadcrumbing. When people will be with a lot of people, they'll build a lot of emotional and or sexual slash romantic connections with other people at the same time, multiple people at the same time, and they will breadcrumb. But I feel like this time around they want to give you like that Six of Pentacles energy, and in a positive way, not bread in a breadcrumbing way, but more so like, just just really give more, and nothing, no, like nothing being attached to it, just giving freely, just because they love you, right? Escape. I left when things got too hard. So this particular person, I feel like your person has an issue with facing things head on when times get tough. It could have been something that could have been fixed like through communication, healthy, open, and honest communication, and it didn't have to spiral the way that it did. A lot of things could have been resolved earlier on if they just would have been very transparent with you. We have reveal. I want to tell you the truth. Yeah, they do because it's eating them away. It's like almost like a flesh eating disease or something. Like it's just eating away at their flesh. I don't know. It's just something that's just tearing them apart internally. Like it's really affecting them, and they want to come now and they want to tell the truth. They want to face you and tell you the truth so that they can find their way back to your heart. And it's something that keeps them up at night. I feel like they're being haunted by this. You know what? They may have even went to church. And it's funny because like it's that time of the year. Easter is coming soon. And I feel like this person may have went to church, probably talked to their pastor or priest. I'm getting that somebody may talk to a priest and they may have made some confessions or something. Whew, I'm even picking up something about, oh my God, that song Usher Confessions. Yeah, they cheated or something. They cheated or stepped out on you behind your back and started building connections, romantic slash emotional connections with other people. And that's what they want to tell you. Guilty. Yeah, I feel pain from the damage I have caused. They really did do some things that I felt like, well, I feel like weren't really brought to the forefront to you at the time. But once you get the truth, you're going to know that they were holding on to a lot of secrets and a lot of activity and behaviors that you didn't see in its fullest form at the time. But yeah, they got a lot to say, y'all. And then we got absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Yeah. So that's why they want to come in and make this an equal uh, connection that's built on reciprocity and giving importance into each other equally because they knew that they didn't do the best while they were with you. They didn't treat you the best, rather. And they feel like they're lost without you on some Robin Thicke shit, you know. Lost without you, can't help myself. Yeah. They feel weird without you, like their life feels empty without you. Um I feel like again, this is giving me that vibe about they look at old pictures of you and they think about how attractive you are and how you made them feel and how they I feel like this person could be a soulmate or something or a kindred spirit at the minimum, but I feel like they could be a soulmate type of connection. They reminisce about you a lot. They have nostalgia. They can't stop thinking about the good times and how you made them feel during that time, like the softness and the beauty and the relaxed and calm nature that you may have that they weren't able to find in other partners. It's like they felt safe with you in a good way, irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. What I say, I just said that you brought something to the table when it came to uh, a romantic part, being a romantic partner of theirs, and your energy is unmatched. They haven't found that type of love and sincerity and emotional intelligence and just calm, just warm energy that you bring to them. Like you make them feel loved and wanted, and you may have saw sides of them that they didn't even know that other people could see. You were probably the only person that pried them open, and you were able to make them show a side, or not make them, but you helped them show that side, that sensitive side that they may have not been willing to show to others. It could be because of their upbringing, their environment. They may have been a thug, you know what I mean? They could have been in the streets. They could have been a dope dealer, you know, and you open them up and they felt soft. That's why they ran. That's why they ran, y'all. Look at this. That's why they ran away from you. They couldn't handle their feelings. They couldn't handle this the thing. It didn't I don't feel like everything got hard. No, I'm not talking about it that way, y'all. I don't feel like what I interpret from they escaped because they left when things got hard, or they it says I leave or I left when things got hard. It got hard for them to process their feelings, and that was like foreign to them. Like that was almost unheard of when it came to them, because they didn't let people get to their emotions. They didn't let people make them feel vulnerable or safe or open or more soft and, just more relaxed. They're probably not used to that. And that was hard for them to deal with. It just was. Okay? Commitment. What I say. I want you to be a part of my future. They may propose. And this popped up in one of the readings. Well, the reading that I did yesterday, and I broke it up in 3 parts with karmics, twin flames, and soulmates. So they may want to come in and they may want to either pop the question by asking you to marry them, or they may just want you to be their person again, but officially, not with the running around, the run around and the running and chasing, or not with all the drama and the backstabbing and cheating and deception. They want to come clean this time. That's why they want to come tell you the truth, because they want to offer you that commitment that you deserved initially from the beginning, right? So we have space. I need more time to think. Now, I feel like could be more of the past energy, because usually in the first column, the first column, how I read my energies is that this is how they felt, because they knew that they made mistakes and they felt guilt and they had to process that. And when a person is processing guilt, they do separate from you. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's no contact, because they're trying to figure things out, because this may have been new for them, trying to figure out, ooh, I actually got feelings for someone and they're genuine. Yeah, I may have been deceptive and I may have been a liar or cheater or a heartbreaker in the past, but now I want to step up. I've righted my wrongs, or I guess how you would say it, or I'm correcting myself. I'm slowly observing what I did and understanding how it affected my person. That's probably what they're thinking about you. Self-love. I am still trying to heal. Now, this could be you. And once again, I want to reiterate that reciprocity could be, you want this. You want equal give and take. You want to be treated fairly in a connection. But at the same time, your absence, and I'm reading this the other way around now, your absence is because you're working on self-love. I am still trying to heal. You could be still trying to heal from this whole situation, because it was a lot for you. This connection may have hit you like an asteroid, because you may have not had strong feelings like that for anybody else either. And it was a mouthful, just to hear all this information, or information from someone else who may have insight about this connection. And it was a lot for you to take in as well, when you're just trying to heal day by day, step by step, cycle by cycle. And you have soul contract. Look at this. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. This is a soulmate connection, y'all. This is a soulmate connection. I kept picking that up Oh my God, my stomach is like queasy just thinking about this. And it's crazy because I feel like usually, I'll put it like this. I feel like I knew it was a soulmate connection because how the energy is so intense, right? And usually people reminisce or they have nostalgia about each other while in separation. It gives that Six of Cups kind of pure, innocent love situation. Y'all could have been childhood sweethearts, or y'all could have met each other while y'all were young, real young, or y'all could have had like a youthful type of energy with each other, almost like butterflies in your stomach, like, oh my God, that's my boo. That type of stuff, like, oh my God, I just, they just made you feel like a kid again or something, or youthful again, you know what I mean? Or you could have met this person in a place where you grew up at, like for example, and I use Detroit because that's where I was born and raised. Y'all just gonna have to excuse me. If you met your soulmate in the city where you're from, well, that could be another thing, that familiarity, and y'all may have came from the same neighborhood, maybe not the exact same street, but the same neighborhood. And you learned a valuable lesson from this connection. It could have caused you to learn how to grow and have more self-love, uh, spiritual development, could be through the roof now or making leaps and bounds. And it taught you a lot about yourself as a person. They learned a lot from you too. Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. You know what? Oh wow. This is what I'm thinking. With this unexpected outcome, things didn't go the way I planned. Wow. Y'all, I'm just gonna keep it real with you, collective. You may say to them, hey, ooh, my stomach is growling, y'all. I just ate. What the hell? Maybe my food digesting or something. That was funny. Um, what I'm thinking is that you are choosing to heal. And I think you may decide, I'm good. I don't need an apology from you. I don't want to um I don't want to go back through this again. I've learned my lesson. I learned how to love myself. I grew a lot from this, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all that. I don't need to go back to the situation. You told me, you gave me closure. You told me what I needed to know. And you want to offer me commitment, another go around with this situation, another cycle. But you may say, you know what, I'm good. I don't need to do this again. I've gotten what I gotten from this situation. I learned a lesson, and it's time for me to move on and keep healing and keep loving myself and bring in someone who could be more consistent and honest from the get-go. Okay. So that unexpected outcome could be like egg on their face. Like, ooh, the collective didn't choose me, or they don't want to be in a relationship, or you may end up giving them another shot. If you do give them another shot, what's going to happen? It may not turn out the way that you thought. And in some cases, let's see, is it going to be positive? Third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you, with this third party card. You may have to fear this happening again with a third party coming in. If they got a sex addiction, or if they like having another person on standby because they're fearful of things not going to work out, or this could be what you experienced in the past. But I'm telling you, keep your eye out on this, for this rather. Okay? Because it could happen again and you may get your feelings hurt. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much, collective. I love y'all so much. Have a beautiful rest of y'all weekend. And I'm about to sign off. Once again, my name is High Priestess Tana, and I offer readings through my Etsy shop, Tana Temple. I'll leave the link in the description box. All right, peace. Bye.